Hello, Gemini. We are looking into your current energy. I hope you have been well. We have the new moon in Taurus as this video will be coming live. Work with the new moon to set new intentions into the practical. And for Gemini, you have 22, really nice number, a master number, tender embrace. So you could be in a state of nurturing. It could even be a very strong, tender relationship around you right now, feeling very compassionate towards others or towards another. Very, again, compassionate, very caring, very loving energy, tender embrace. And so let's go into this for Gemini, your main energy. You have the Six of Fire. Challenge position is the moon, and your outcome for Gemini is the Ace of Water. Okay, so the Seven of Water at the bottom of the deck. There could be a little bit of confusion. I mean, you might have options. The Six of Fire, I mean, it could even be in how you manage people or the direction that you are taking yourself, but it's to do with people. I feel that with the Six of Fire, I feel that there's an involvement with either your workspace or managing other people or your relationship with others in some kind of form it is a level of success. And I feel actually I'm going to sort of re-say what I said, but not because I know what needs to be said will be said. However, the Seven of Water, I feel that some of you might be kind of sifting through dreams or decisions, or it could even be work opportunities or relationships, and trying to find the one that's going to lead you to that success story, that's going to lead you to that victory. And I do feel that it has to do with people. I mean, I feel that also the tender embrace is going to be reflective of how you interact with others, or it could be other people or another person is going to lead to some kind of victory. Now, I feel it's more, I'm honestly feeling more of a work environment situation, but you could have two stories playing out here where you do have love. I mean, you could have a very strong relationship around you. I'll look deeper into it. But I feel there is one very specific aspect. I feel it's to do with your career. And I feel it's to do with the relationships in your career of some kind that's going to lead to a victory. And like I said, you might have options. You might have options to do with your career path, choices, maybe even, again, giving yourself some time to sift through the dreams of what you are desiring and which one is going to lead you to that victory. And it's something to do maybe for some of you, public speaking or putting yourself out there or having recognition in the public eye in some kind of way, leadership maybe too. Canada Six of Fire is your current energy. Yeah, so it's very similar to what I was picking up on. Gemini. Okay, so under the tender embrace, Page of Fire, the Six of Pentacles, and the Tower. Wow, this is a big change. I mean, I honestly feel this is sort of the same message I was picking up to do with relationships. I don't feel, I mean, there could be a love story sort of connected here, but I feel it's mostly to do with relationships, interpersonal relationships, co-working relationships, friendships. Now, there's a break here that you're going to have or that you're experiencing where you're definitely feeling inspired and limitless with your potential, and there's a balance coming in with your finances. Now, it could be an equal give and take in a relationship, tender embrace, or it could be financial reward or gain based on inheritance or based on someone helping you out, or maybe even a situation coming back to make matters right in some kind of way. But I do feel that a lot of you are realizing your potential within matters of financial abundance. Now, this could also be you're in a position to help others out, or someone's going to help you out, but it's kind of this big break. And I feel that the relationship, if someone is helping you out here, I feel that it's going to be come from a very genuine place. I feel that someone could come in for some of you to literally help you. It could be a mentor, it could be a relationship, it could be someone, a family member, etc. So again, take it as it resonates, but you definitely have a big change coming in with it, and it's going to shake you out of where you've been. We also have Jupiter going into Gemini at the end of May, which is a beauty. That's my Jupiter return personally. So I'm thinking, wow, this is cool. I mean, it is a very, Jupiter is the planet of luck, excitement, travel, learning. So there's going to be a big shift at the end of May naturally. Going into Gemini, it's going to have something to do with relationships, learning, exploring through knowledge, right? So communication, friends, work. And I kind of am getting the vibe of that here in this reading. It's the first time I've actually mentioned it in a reading so far. Well, I've only done Taurus, but I just remembered it doing this reading here, and I feel that there's a very strong message tied to the Jupiter transition into Gemini. Okay, so you have the Six of Fire, as I mentioned, a victory. There could be, again, being seen, being recognized in your work environment, in the public space. I do feel that you have the support from others here to move you in the direction that you want. I feel that you could have a very strong working relationships, very strong partnerships, very strong colleague type of co-working relationships. And the Emperor, I feel, is yourself. I feel that you're moving into a place of being very confident with the structure, with strategizing, with making money, being very much a provider. And there's a quick move that's going to be made here. And I feel that the quick move is in a direction that is going to allow for victory. I feel that you might have all of a sudden a knowing of where to invest your time, what direction to move into, maybe even who to invest into. As far as the Three of Pentacles there, you also have the King of Cups. I feel this is also yourself here, being in a role of maybe leadership or mentorship, or being very emotionally understanding of people and life situations. So you could have gone through something recently where you have gained a new level of emotional maturity and diplomacy through a recent situation. It's good for management. It's good for leadership. So let's look under the moon for Gemini. This is your challenge. King of Pentacles. And your guidance. Okay, yeah, Six of Wands again. Okay, let's see. So the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups came in under the moon. The moon was your challenge position. It is fear or the unseen. So there may be like something vague. It's almost a lack of clarity in knowing, even though you have, on one sense, you do have clarity coming in, but then there's another aspect where you may feel that you don't have all the answers you need, or maybe there's fear holding you back. The fear could be in your level of success that you want. There could be a fear or even a subconscious limiting belief under the surface that might be almost limiting your ability to align with your, not ability, but the ability to sense into abundance, like your ability to create great success and wealth. So you might even be second guessing yourself or doubting yourself to create, again, success and status, and maybe even a new level in a business. And so there may be a bit of fear around that, or a bit of a kind of an inability to see the outcome in your vision or something of that nature, but it could be clouded by fear. You know, there could be maybe even on the emotional front, should I invest in myself? Should I move forward? So there could be a little bit of, holding back somewhat. So, I mean, for some of you, it could be one of those situations of fear of like full success, fear of that big story, like, wow, like it could be a very big success story here that might be tripping off some fear, might be tripping off, can I really do this? Or can I really pull it off? Well, of course you can, absolutely. And so it's really navigating the moon, the fears or the uncertainty within to create the Six of Fire, which is your success. And now it's recognition. It is maybe even being seen and recognized in the public eye, or in the social media space, for example, however it resonates with you. And the guidance is the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, the step-by-step journey, step-by-step investing into yourself. And I feel aligning with that King of Pentacles, where it is slowly, as you move along, you will feel more comfortable in that role or in that knowing of the success that you want. And naturally things will fall into place, just by committing and taking each step as it comes. You will naturally fall into alignment with the King of Pentacles, with the knowing of the success and wealth that you are wanting to create. And let's look into your outcome under the Ace of Water for Gemini. You have the Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Devil with the Four of Wands and the Fool. Okay, that's, it's interesting. I feel the mind is going to play a little trick here, which is, is just really part and parcel of being human. You have the Ace of Water, which is your outcome. So moving into heart open kind of energy. So it could be reflective maybe of a relationship. I feel this is your bigger picture of your kind of life story personally. If it's your career or your path in life, I feel that your heart is going to be open to new opportunities. I feel that you are going to be feeling very full within your heart, but in the mind, you might be holding back on something. Now, it might even be putting yourself out there, expressing yourself. It could be something like writing a book or content creation or learning. You have the Devil tied, and I feel it's fear. I feel that it is tied to the Moon, where you might be holding yourself back from putting yourself out there or expressing your knowledge or public speaking or content creation, etc. And the Devil could be pulling you back into what has felt comfortable. But I feel that your heart is moving you towards your destiny, which is the Four of Wands and the Fool. I feel that you are going to break free from this. If you've been feeling yourself holding back, or maybe it's even, again, very unconsciously, I feel that the Fool is going to win here, where you are going to break free into a new cycle, where you're going to step into the unknown. Let's take a look for kicks under Death. Okay, so end of an old cycle. You are going to be freeing yourself from an old cycle here. And I feel that you're going to break a big pattern or a big limitation of some kind of fear, an old belief, like something quite substantial, truthfully, that may have been holding you back in some kind of way. And it could be from within the mind. It could be a mindset, like again, stuck within the mind, like heart versus the mind type of scenario here with Gemini. We have the air signs. I have a lot of air in my chart, so I continuously work through this myself here, but I do feel that the Fool is going to completely change an old cycle here. Okay, so for Gemini, Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Number 36, and that's also a 9, so 369 is a very beautiful number combination, and there is always enough. So there is enough for you, there's enough abundance. So it almost, I feel, is strengthening the relationship with money, with abundance, but it's like more than that, of course. I mean, we have many different aspects of life enjoyment and abundance, but it's all connected and reflective of the notion and the knowing that there is always enough. And so it's feeling that, rather than maybe sometimes we approach it from fear or lack or worry. This is, I feel, a switch of, and that could be reflective of the Devil and the Moon card here as well there. Okay, Gemini, I'm wishing you all the best, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.